There are fears for the future of one of London's most popular independent cinemas. For more than a decade, Peckhamplex in South East London has operated from a multi-storey car park. But under plans to redevelop the area, the site will be demolished. A community group called Peckham Vision says they do not want that to happen. Alison Earle reports.
Built in the early 80s to meet the needs of supermarket shoppers, Peckham's multi-storey car park has evolved into an edgy and affordable space for arts.
The cinema goes up to about the fifth level, and then it's what we call the empty levels of the car park. And on the top 3 levels is where Bold Tendencies does their summer project, and Frank's Cafe is in the corner. It's an extraordinary building that has shown over the last 10 years, well, and more actually, what an amazing thing you can do with converting old buildings into something else. 20 years and more ago, the front part of it, where the Sainsbury's supermarket was turned into a cinema. It's now called the Peckhamplex cinema, as people flock to come here. Some people have estimated over 1 million people have visited Peckham town centre because of this building over the last 10 years.
Thus, as part of a wider plan to regenerate the borough, Southwark Council decided the entire complex should be knocked down.
About 6 years ago, the council came out with their plan for redevelopment, and we put forward the case that it has potential significant wider uses to the public inquiry, and the inspector agreed with us, and he said that the plan to demolish and sell off this building for redevelopment should be taken out of the plan, and the council should do a lot more work on working out what other things it could be used for, and we're still waiting for that work to be done. But the issue really is what's going to happen while it's redeveloped. They say that the cinema will be relocated somewhere, but it's a bit like, transplanting rare plants from a place that they're just right for, and the cinema might not survive that transplant.
With question marks still hanging over it, the local authority has now given the green light for the building to be turned into a creative hub for the next 5 years, known as Peckham Levels, a decision which has caused some confusion.
I think that it was a good idea to have the empty levels being put into operation. That was what we were suggesting. That's why it's even more important to have a review, because within 2 or 3 years we'll have some really important information about what the potential is for this building from all that experience and that work. So it is really baffling why the council's intent on taking the decision now to say this building has no future.
Councillor Mark Williams, Cabinet Member for Regeneration at Southwark Council, said no specific plans are in place. We encourage everyone interested in helping us to shape future developments in Peckham to get involved with the consultation. More than 3,000 people have now signed a petition by community group Peckham Vision calling for more thought into possible uses for the site before the cinema's lease runs out in 2022. And after saving the nearby Bussey building from the bulldozers, campaigners say they're determined to ensure another South London favourite isn't lost.
Well, it's a much more attractive car park than I've ever seen anywhere else, I have to say that.